There's a new serious player in the agent race, and most engineers haven't even noticed yet. On May 4th, XAI rolled out native connectors for Grok, GitHub, Notion, Linear, Google, and Microsoft suites all wired in directly, plus support for custom MCP connectors that you build yourself. And honestly, this changes the agent race in a way that nobody's really talking about. Here's the thing, until last week, Grok was the AI that everyone respected for raw reasoning and for the unique real-time access to X data, but nobody actually used it for real agentic work. And the reason was simple, it didn't connect to anything. If your work lives in GitHub issues, Notion docs, Linear tickets, Google Drive, or Microsoft 365, then Claude and ChatGPT had a massive head start because they could just read your tickets, edit your docs, and push code without you copy-pasting context every single message. Claude has been pulling away in enterprise, about 32% market share now, compared to OpenAI's 25%, largely because Model Context Protocol let it become the agent-first architecture. And Grok was just sitting there, technically powerful but operationally isolated. So when XAI shipped these connectors, they didn't just add a feature, they unlocked Grok as a real agent for the first time. GitHub means it can read pull requests, scan issues, and reason over your actual codebase without you uploading anything. Notion means it can pull documentation, update pages, and search across workspaces. Linear means it can read tickets, track sprint progress, and surface dependencies. And the Google and Microsoft suites cover the entire knowledge worker pipeline, Drive, Calendar, Outlook, Teams, SharePoint. Combined with Grok's 2 million token context window and real-time X data, this is the first agent that can genuinely operate across both your private work and the live web in the same conversation. But the part that should actually get developers excited is the custom MCP support. Grok now lets you configure multiple MCP servers simultaneously, your own internal tools, your private API endpoints, custom business logic, all accessible inside the same conversation, all standardized through the same Model Context Protocol that Anthropic shipped, which means there's no vendor lock-in here. If you've already built MCP servers for Claude, those same servers plug into Grok with zero changes. And XAI documented all of this at docs.x.ai/developers/tools/remote-mcp, with multiple GitHub implementations already live, including Murderback's open-source Grok MCP server with agentic tool calling, image generation, and vision support. So the agent race now has 3 serious players instead of 2. Claude still leads coding with the highest SWE bench scores and 42% developer market share. ChatGPT still leads on the broadest integration surface area with hundreds of pre-built apps. But Grok just got the one thing it was missing, operational reach into the tools where work actually happens. And it shipped that reach using the OpenMCP standard, not a proprietary lock-in protocol. Which means for the first time, you can actually pick the model based on what it's good at, Claude for long horizon coding, ChatGPT for breadth, Grok for real-time research plus your enterprise stack, and the same MCP servers will follow you across all 3. So here's the real question worth thinking about. When every major model speaks the same agent protocol, what stops being a moat? Because if MCP becomes the universal standard for tool access, then the model providers compete only on raw intelligence, while every connector and every workflow becomes portable across vendors. And that's either the best news for engineers in years, or a sign that the real value is moving